Hey, this is Daniel Seraph, and thanks for tuning in. I'm a professional guitarist and educator, and if you're digging these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm coming at you with this interesting little tip about restringing. Now, I'm not going to show you how to restring your guitar. I'll probably show you that in a future lesson. But here today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick tip on how to get your strings to stay in tune more quickly after you change them. So maybe you've had the experience like me where you changed your string one day, you changed all 6, or maybe you just changed one and you had a performance, or you had a jam session, or you had a recording, or man, you were just hanging out by yourself and you were trying to play guitar and you just couldn't get the guitar to stay in tune. Well, the important thing to remember is these strings here, they're made out of metal, right? And they're malleable. And so they have to stretch. And they have to stretch a certain amount before they kind of will hold their tune. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna change these strings. I got a pack of Elixir Polywebs. No, I'm not sponsored by these fine people, but I love their strings and I find that they sound the best on this guitar. It's the best option for this particular guitar. Elixir Polyweb 12 to 53s. I'm going to put these strings on here. I'm not going to bore you with the string change. We'll just fast forward through that. But then I'm going to show you this simple but awesome little trick on how to get your strings to stay in tune once you change them. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I got the guitar restrung now, and it's probably time to tune it up. So here's the deal. Once you restring the guitar, obviously you want to tune it up. Okay, I'm going to quickly go up to standard tuning. Here we go. So clearly I could have done that with a tool if I wanted to, but I didn't. And not to prove a point, but I forgot. Alright, so I'm just trying to get the guitar to the general kind of standard pitch, right? E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, so here's the problem. Guitar's actually sounding pretty good, but I can guarantee you that if I start playing it, this thing is going to go out of tune right away. No doubt about it. Let's see. If I start to dig in, it's starting to go out of tune right away, right? Especially if I went like, say, let's hear that G chord now. Ooh, sounding rough, right? Okay, so here's the deal. We gotta get some of this malleability out of the strings, right? Alright, so the point of all this, I continue to come back to in tune, okay? And the reason is I want these strings to start to remember what in tune is. But the secret trick that I'm trying to show you here is this thing that I learned from, kind of through the grapevine, from a tech that toured a bunch with a lot of different artists. Okay? And what you need to do is you need to stretch each string. But you can't just pull on the string because it's going to pull on the tuner. If you're playing an acoustic, oh hello, it's going to pull on the end pin, right? Which is already poking out, about to fly out. So basically what we need to do is we need to fret down kind of at pretty much every fret and pull up right beside it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pressing down with my left hand and I'm pulling up and I'm giving it a pretty strong pull. I'm not worried about that string breaking. It's not going to break. Okay? And again, I'm doing the 6th string again. All right, let's do the A string, the 5th, giving it a pretty good solid pull on each of those. All right, trying to get that extra stretch out. I might repeat each twice in a row. This thing's gonna be so out of tune when I'm done. But that's good, we're trying to get that stretch out, right? This is the kind of thing where you could literally change your strings right before playing with some people and you'd be fine. It wouldn't go out of tune. All right, I'm on the 3rd string. I'm just fretting down kind of like basically at every fret and giving it a pull, giving it a good stretch. Don't break your string, but give it a solid pull. All right, B string. And finally the high E. Obviously, as the strings get thinner, I don't quite give them as tough of a pull there. I'm gonna retune. And pretty much what I would do is I would repeat this process probably at least 3 times. Sometimes 2's good, depending upon your guitar. Oh, it sounds so beautifully in tune. But again, if I started playing it, it's gonna go out of tune again. Ooh, it's starting to sound nice though. I'm gonna give these strings a little bit more stretch. Okay. Again, I'm kind of only stretching all the way to the highest fret I can reach. Alright, so again, I worked through all of them. Let's hear that G chord. It's going to be bad. Woo, tough. Not good. Okay, I'm going to tune them back to pitch. And if you're wondering kind of some of the techniques I use for tuning, you should check out one of my other videos. Just a simple little trick on how I always tune from below. That kind of leaves no slack in the gear, makes the gear tight, more likely to stay in tune. I'm going to repeat this one more time, giving those pulls. All right, one more tune. All right, awesome. So now we have a guitar that's so much more likely to stay in tune for at least a whole song, right? Like for me personally, I'm a compulsive guitar tuner. I tune like after every song, sometimes in the middle of a song, especially if I'm bending a bunch. But this guitar is actually gonna stay in tune as I play it now. Prepped and ready for a jam session or a gig or a practice session where you're really trying to get a lot done. Alright, so thanks for checking out this video. Again, my name's Daniel Seraph. I appreciate your time. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video. And if you're interested in more lessons, I have a full 5-part video course on my website, www.danielseraph.com. You can check that out and you can sign up, and it's awesome. It's 2 hours long. You get tons of awesome material and you learn how to play the minor pentatonic scale across the entire guitar neck and actually make some music out of it rather than just play scales for scale's sake. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you have a great day, and please come back and visit my channel here on YouTube again. See you later.